Oh, Deckard Cain, you're so old. But we're here for something else other than an old man. We're gonna go to Silver City to do this proper. Alright. We're gonna do Uldyssian. Okay? This is also called Nephalm Sacrifice. Let's read the text and I'll explain what we're doing. Nephalm Sacrifice, level 130, extreme difficulty. The corruption flowing across the silver spires has lastly reached the very heart of the high heavens, the crystal arch. The primordial structure where angels harmonize their essence with its resonance to give birth to other seraphims is now twisting and coiling while gushing out a profane symphony of terror. Diablo's essence, enhanced by the corrupted arch, is now echoing in sanctuary as in heaven and hell, resonating with every soul that was once blemished by his terror. The dreadful memories engraved in the attuned spirits are being unraveled to the vile arch and molded to be reborn in the image of wicked past entities. Ancient memories, such as those recorded in the tomes of Kallen, are inscribed in the arcane forces permeating Sanctuary and are now seeds for Diablo's despicable creations. The crystal arch, on the brink of collapse, strains to repel the impetuous thriving of the parasitic corruption its fragile balance cannot hold for long. Zesty is throwing a fit downstairs because he wants to go bother his mom. Alright. So, just so you guys already know, I've already done this on this character once. I don't want to do it again. This is good. This is fine. This is not really a quest you need to do. It's more of, can your character do it? No, this wasn't muled over by my other character. She barely could do it. So, this is proof. I did it. Obviously, this is a single player, so I don't know. You'd be like, oh, you cheat hacked it in. Yeah, that's why I gave myself an average roll. So, the reward for this is Purify as an O skill. You no longer have to use the ring for it, so technically I've already done it. So, don't matter. If you guys are like, does Seth really know what he's talking about? Well, before we get crazy. Okay. So, I've also done this on this character as well. So, 100% bonus to Adrian Life. You think I'd give him that charm afterwards anyways. This is what I would consider the final Uber quest. Because ultimately is, can your character do this, is the more important thing. Neutrality Pact is just a bragging right, basically. So, we've got a... oh boy. A Guinness St. James Gate Dublin Ireland draft, or draught. I have not had this yet. I'm excited. So, I got this today. It's zero alcohols. So, I love how it still says you need to be 21 to buy it. I just laugh at that every time. Anyways, I've kind of liked a brand I've already found that I'm like, this is pretty good. So I might just stick with that after this. But anyways, so we're taking this away. You can see as well, it's not really... it's like giving us barely 20 extra damage and like 1,000 vanilla defense. So it's not really about that. But I'll explain this as we go. Alright, let's go do it. So we gotta go to Silver City. Told you guys we'd be coming back here quite a lot. I did this just like an hour ago, so I only took like one attempt, technically. The other attempt I did yesterday was like exhausted, and I was like, I need to go to bed. So I don't think that really counts. So this is, for melee characters, pretty tough. It requires a lot of focus. It used to be a Purify quest a few patches ago until recently. So this is 2.10. If you guys are like, what patch are we playing in? We should know this by now. It's 2.10. It used to be a Purify only quest. I'm kind of glad that's changed, and they took away Uldyssian's immunity bubble, which is kind of horseshit anyway, so not a huge loss. Not really. Not in my mind. So, This is the second time doing this today. It took me almost 20 fucking minutes. I'm sure I can do this way more efficiently now that I got the strategy down. Let's take a sip of this. Ooh, it's foaming. Oh, she open. Huh. That's kinda... That's like... foamy. I don't dislike it. I only got 4, thank goodness. It's not bad. I like the other thing I got instead. That was much better. So anyways, here we go. We're gonna do... Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna tell you. You're just gonna have to figure it out as we keep doing the quest. Alright, so, hey, this looks familiar. Who's this character? Alright. So, obviously, we're fighting... Marina, the Corrupted, who I think was actually the name of Bloodraven before she was Bloodraven, because that was a name she chose after she got corrupted by Diablo. What do I know about Diablo? Anyways, we're going to go into here. Make sure, a lot like the Abyss, you're putting your portals in places that aren't already being occupied by a previous dungeon you cleared, because it's not a good idea. Because you might accidentally fuck this up, but this does have a built-in prevention for that. So we are going to fight some Edriums. We all should know what these guys do by now, right? They are not playing around. They're fucking mean boys. We don't like Edriums. So, they still have their bullshit attack. You should know this by now. And you know, I actually tried something before this. Pardon my expression, but I've already done this like once earlier today. I don't really have a lot to talk about doing it, because technically it's the 3rd time I've gotten to this, and I don't want to do it. Oh shit, this is the one that I struggle with. Let's not scrub it up. This is where it gets out of control if I'm not careful. Okay. I can't leap over there? Why? I'm not cool enough? Well, fuck. Okay. Well, let's just take care of that problem. By getting absolutely nuked by diarrhea water. Okay, that's fine. This is the only part of this Uber I don't like. But if you couldn't tell what we're doing, we're fighting past incarnations of other bosses in the Diablo 2 franchise, including this mod's own editions, which is so fucking cool. And it's got a really cool treat at the end of it I think you guys will appreciate. If you're a long-time for realsies D2 player, this is so fucking cool. Like, the first time I did this, and apparently this has been around for over 8... It's Edriums. You just, you know, it's whatever, man. It's just how Edriums work. I don't consider this part anything worth being like, oh wow, fucking scrubbed it up. It's Edriums. They kill you in like 1 hit if you get bottlenecked on them. So Uldyssian, by the way, his final thing he does, he spawns Edriums, but they don't have that bullshit diarrhea water attack, which is really nice. Some of these have static Edriums in them, so like this one, for example, we only fight these. I think there's 4 in here. It's been a while. This is new to me. This is in the game for like 8 years. I like how I keep calling it game, even though it's a mod. It's been in the mod for over 8 years, but this is all brand new to me. Much like the Void, this is kind of the peak of can my character do it? And you know, you can have your doubts about this melee necro, but the fact that I was able to do this kind of shows you it's viable, and I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. I was trying some hinky shit too. I was trying to be like, can I make the old ED glitch? Doesn't work anymore. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'll explain it, because now I feel bad. So there used to be an old glitch in super old patch of Median. I don't know when it got patched out, because it was still in the game when I used to play it. So what you could do is you could actually... See, I didn't try it, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, because it would be really embarrassing. Because it's really cheesy, and you're not supposed to do it, and I'm kind of okay with it being removed. So you used to be able to, like, make a rune word base, right? And you could MO it, and then on the MO, you would, you'd add like 5 enhanced damage or enhanced defense, and then you'd put the rune word in, and then you'd get another basically free enhanced damage or in whatever on top of it. It was really cheesy. I'm kind of okay that it's not in the game anymore. I tried it out of desperation to see if I was like, do I really need to do this? And thankfully, that's not the case. Zesty is going ape shit, and it's driving me nuts too. Believe me, I gotta live with it. Alright, so this is actually a really cute little Easter egg. I don't know if it is, but I'm gonna assume it's an Easter egg. So an older, I'm talking like 10 years ago probably, patch. Because last I played was, god damn it, I hate fucking diarrhea water. Anyways. It used to be in old patches you could do that. When you killed Duriel, there was like a little mini boss. Oh, fuck me. Oh, I don't want to do that. It was an old, like, mini boss. I don't remember what they were. They were like bugs, and they had like a fucking hell of a... And Zesty's making noise in the background. Does it even shock me at this point? It's just diarrhea water and cat screaming. It's like the pinnacle of every video I make. Yeah, he's gonna be an annoying asshole in the background. I'm sorry, I can't do much about that. So, right over here used to actually be a mini-boss, and they took it out. It was like stupidly high poison. It would usually kill you right after you killed Duriel. It was kind of horseshit, to be honest, and it made you really annoyed. Because, like, usually when you first make a character and you kill Duriel, you're like... Even in vanilla D2, you're like so fucking jacked, you're like, oh, thank god that's over. Because usually, everybody just tanks Duriel. I'm one of those people, too. And it's like, cool, and then all of a sudden, fucking Eadriams. It really is. It's just Eadriams and cat screaming. It's all it is. This is the only thing that this dungeon is gonna be, is Eadriams and cat screeching. It's awful. It's because he wants to go out and stick his wiener in his mom, and that's not right. That's not cool in people, and it's not cool in animals. So let's not let him have that thought, right? So it's called Son of Asmodan when you die to this guy, but it's just Asmodan. It's just weak-ass Asmodan with stupidly high caltrop damage, which that's the only thing that ever... Oh, Jesus. Now I'm gonna probably get killed. Okay, there we go. I scratched my nose. It was a big mistake. Holy shit, there's so much. I'm telling you, the only thing that kills me in this quest in the beginning part is the Eadriams. That's it. Everything else is second nature. It doesn't bother me at all. You can kill Belial if you're an absolute idiot. I'm not. Feel free to fight Belial on your own time, but for the rest of us normal people, let's not play around with him, okay? I think there's like a challenge you do for killing Belial, but who the fuck is gonna take you seriously? You're playing a stupidly hard mod for Diablo 2. There's nothing you're doing that's clever. This made me smile. I know this is dumb, but it made me smile because you know what this is if you've played realsies Diablo 2. It's fucking Uber Tristram, and yes, it's the Uber fucking diarrhea water. That's whatever, man. If these Eadriam weren't in here, this would be a really fucking cool quest, but they actually kind of ruin it for me. It's not that, oh, Seth, you died. It's like, yeah, they're the enemies that have a one-shot laser that you can barely see on the ground 3/4 of the... Diarrhea water, man. That's all it is. It's just straight up diarrhea water. Absolute diarrhea. So, and then, once you get rid of them, if you go to the left, when you walk in and do what I did, it's super fucking safe. Trying to kill all 3 of the Uber median versions of the triple brother combo, whatever you want to call it. Not fun. Just kill Diablo. We know how to deal with it. Alright, so click on this guy right here, Mysterious Companion, and boom, you got yourself a fucking teleport back into here. That way you don't have to worry about doing that shit twice. I wish they did that for the Abyss, but what about it? Alright, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna take a drink and kill Uldyssian. This is really smooth. That's not bad. I've never had a Guinness before. This is way too smooth. It's like coffee smooth. Wow. That's fucking scary. Not sweet. I like it. So I'll just give you a basic rundown before I get... Alright, see how it's rumbling? Get the fuck away from Uldyssian when that happens, because the second rumble, after a few seconds, is going to be that diarrhea water attack. Just do what I'm doing. Make sure you have a shitload of life leech, high defense, make sure your buffs are on, everything like that. Kill the Eadriums first. You don't need to kill every single one. Alright, see, like right now, just back up, don't sprint. You don't need to sprint, there's no reason to run. If you run and he teleports on top of you, Uldyssian will kill you instantly. Alright, this is probably good enough to start attacking him. Alright, this is perfect. You want like 2 for leeching. And this is how you do Uldyssian. Alright, see 1, 2, teleport away, let that thing dissipate. And here we go. I'm just going to be quiet for this because I need focus, I need to pay attention. And, alright, when this is where it gets hard. When you have this many Eadriums on you, be thankful they can't do their bullshit diarrhea water attack, because that would be awful. Right? Just back up. Sometimes the effect won't go off, and that's really not fun when it happens, but when there's like this many Eadrium, kill them first. You're not in a hurry. This isn't that hard. He says nervously. You can have like 2 or 3. Once that attack goes off, by the way, that whatever it is, celerity-like attack. So you always do that. Wait for it to dissipate out. Holy shit. Fucking hell. Eadriums are the only thing that's going to cause me the most damage here. That's why I'm killing them and not letting a mob on me. Because if they do, they get bad. And see, this is where, yeah, if he teleports in on you when you have like 3 or 4 of them on you, that's where shit gets really bad. So 1 rumble, 2 rumble, back up, and just do this. It's slow, it's tedious, but since we only have these 2 skills to deal damage with, it's not even worth using Parasite. Parasite doesn't have enough DPS to kill them efficiently. It's just not worth it. You can also tell a very hard line of when you should be doing this and when you shouldn't. Can his AoE attack kill you instantly? If so, you're not ready for this. That's how I learned it the hard way on my Amazon, as everything is. You have plenty of time to kill Uldyssian. Promises. Like a lot of Ubers, it does come down to luck. If he's overly aggressive with summoning, well, that's... yeah, this is the situation where I'd get the fuck out of here. Alright, you get the idea, I'm just gonna do it. Let me push this up out of the way a bit. Alright, here we go. Strap in and strap on. Heal every time you get hit by that. Don't let yourself get caught off guard. Don't get overwhelmed, and you should be okay. If you have a ranged character like a caster, you are better advised to just auto-target him with something, and that will do the trick. You can lame him out the old-fashioned way like that. However you get the job done is how you get the job done. Trust me, I don't think anyone's gonna be, oh, you fucking didn't do it, the fucking... This isn't serious realsies Diablo, don't matter. If you're gonna be like, oh, you're using a cheesy build, well, this is a cheesy mod. With cheesy, crazy builds and crazy O skills and shit. It's not serious. Get over it. Oh, I might get killed. I gotta focus, hang on. When he's doing that attack, by the way, do not let it hit you. It will if it hits you through your defense, it's usually enough to kill you. Or at least put you really close into low health. The longer you see me do this, the more you'll understand how the fight works. I'm leeching, and that's the only thing that's keeping me alive. I can do pretty good damage to him, I just need to leech through this shit. Yeah, he's getting aggressive with his summoning. That's where it's starting to get bad. Shit. Don't run towards, run away. And if you ever start getting annoyed like I'm getting right now, just rebuff. Take it easy. You got plenty of time. You can also bait Uldyssian into attacking you, but it can backfire pretty bad. Like, I could do that. But if he knocks me into his diarrhea attack, then I'm fucked. Don't get into corners like this either. This is actually a really bad spot. If you get cornered and get hit into hit recovery, you have a high possibility of not being able to break out of it, and that's where it gets really nasty. I just gotta focus. I hate that I'm gonna be quiet for probably like 15 minutes, but you're gonna have to just take my word for it. This is the only way to do it. With this kind of character, I should say. Oh, I'm dead. I'm fucking around too much. When you need to reload your belt, get away from him, and do it in a safe corner. That's the best time to restock your belt. And you want to start healing as soon as you take damage from his big, like, tantrum AoE, whatever it is. I'm pretty sure it's celerity, but I don't think it really matters in this exact second. Okay, I don't think the name of the attack is as important as dealing with the actual boss. Fuck! Yeah, you don't want to get bottled. If you get bottled in between shit like these torches, that's usually enough to get you really fucked up. Don't get greedy either. Shit can turn on you in this fight in like a second. It's unbelievable. I need to probably deal with his Edriums, actually. Yeah, when you get hit back, that's when you want to pop your potions. Because the healing from the potion will actually cancel out a lot of the damage. You could use an apple. I'm just too lazy to go back and get one. Because it's going to take over 10 minutes. There's no... Well, we'll talk about that at the end, hopefully, but... If I don't make it, I'll show you me killing Uldyssian. But you get the idea. I just gotta focus. I can't talk through this. This is too many. See, like that, that's when you want to back up. I need to restock my belt. So you want to keep like 1 or 2 Edriums on you. It's, well, most 2. That way you can leech off of them. You don't need to do that, but it is very advisable if you have high leech like I do. See, I can tell I got hit by it, so I popped it. Never go back towards him until you have your teleport off cooldown. Never go in there without it. Because you can... I don't even bother with leap attack, it's too dangerous on this character. Use your fucking teleport. And if you already have teleport, use it. That's the best thing you can do. This is a really bad spot. I don't want to be in this. There's too many. But yeah, if I fuck up, I'll just show you me doing it legit. You know I did it. It's me, for God's sake. I doubt I'll need to, but you know. You can get dumb and fuck up like I do every now and then. Yeah, but these need to go. These Edrians are too many. I'm standing away from the mic right now because I don't want to fucking unfocus myself from the screen. I don't want anything in my eyes right now that's not this game. This is tedious, but it's just how I have to deal with this. It's a lot easier with other characters that have better tracking skills or AoE skills. Don't fight him on the bridge. It's a really bad idea. I can guarantee you that. It's almost certain death. You'll get fucking banged into something and then you'll have a world of shit. Like, I don't want to be over here right now either. And yeah, if you die, he actually regens like a quarter of his health. So it's really bad. Don't fucking get killed on this. Don't play messy. This is probably way too cocky. I shouldn't do that. I should have gotten further away than that. That's Bone Spirit, man. That's what fucking hits me hardest right now. Yeah, get away from that. He might telly on me right here. That's where it can get bad. Yeah, you can see the strategy. It's not too hard. It's fucking brutal, but it's not impossible. I actually quite enjoy this fight, surprisingly. I could be more aggressive on him, but I'd rather not. Not on camera, I should say. Maybe off camera. You don't want to get bottled into a corner. That's a pretty easy way to have it happen right there. I really don't want to do that again. So I'll just cut in the actual kill so you know what I'm talking about. But either way, I don't want to do it again today. That's the gist of the fight with this character, though. But obviously I did it considering I got it on camera, but yeah, it takes a long fucking time. I'll show up probably, I'll try to sync up the exact times in terms of health where he was at, and then show you what it's like at 5 times speed, so that way you can tell. Alright, Seth wasn't kidding, that is exhaustingly long. It took, I think the final video length for that was like 45 or something minutes, not include, it obviously doesn't include the run up to it, but it's such a stringent quest with this character because I don't have any form of, you know, dealing with the outside stuff. If I had a better AoE spell, it would actually be a lot easier. I would probably say, based on the amount of life leech this character has, it's almost trivial, but, you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's doable, but 30 minutes in, it would take another half an hour, and I don't want to do that, so I'll just show you guys the 5 times speed. That way you get the idea. It's not super complicated, but it is doable, so hopefully you guys don't think lesser of me for doing it off camera first, because that is a long, long, arduous quest. So, yeah. Thanks for appreciating it, and here's the final. Probably took 20 minutes to do. I had no healing pots either. I was really getting nervous, so thanks for watching. That's how you do Uldyssian for the most part.
So here's an adult female, and she's got older sons and daughters in this group, and they're feeling a little bit testy. This is a small cage for them. 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 And they're different ages and they interact, they share prey, and then individuals either disperse or the oldest daughters in the group try to inherit the natal retreat by killing one another. And so there's this combination of peace and violence.